What if the words you speak and the numbers you encounter are more than just a coincidence? Discover how your desires ripple through the micro, mezzo, and macro of society, shaping the reality that you desire to have.
Had to hop over fences and climb up the ladder to get what I want, bitch. I'm just getting better. They tried to tell me I would never be shit. Look at me now, body built like a brick. Sleep all you want, but I'm chasing my dreams. Everything I do is fucking supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.
Hola, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deity, Princey, and I am the Miracle Coach here to serve you along becoming your highest, greatest version. Let's hop right into the video today. So I'm going to be going off of another chart. As you can see, it's up above, and let's get right into it. Now, words build the reality. Numbers carry the vibration. Let's get into it with the macro, right? It all starts with I want. When you are born, when you are an infant, your animal brain, okay, is always working. But when you're an infant, your animal brain is telling you what I want, what I need. I want food, I want water, I want love, I want hugs, I want kisses. Now here comes the numbers, right? I want food. Okay, how many ounces? Because as a baby, right, a baby can't just have, you can't just give a baby 1 ounce of food or whatever, a grown adult. Okay, we're grown. We cannot just eat 1 cup of grapes and then be good all day. Like, to each their own. But you get what I'm trying to say. The numbers are in our blood, okay? Our blood cells, numbers add up. So those ounces, when you have a baby, you have to feed that baby what, every 2 hours? 4 ounces, 8 ounces. Okay, so I want begins to shape the reality. The micro is your family, okay? The micro, the first people who have access to your mind power is your family, is your immediate family. First is your mom and your dad. Then is, your sisters, your brothers, your immediate family, grandmom, cousins. Now we go to an extended family, okay? Second cousins, grandparents. So the I want is shaping your reality from your micro first. When it comes to your food, your water, your love, how much love are you getting? Because someone can tell you, yeah, I love you, right? It's numbers behind that. The numbers is it a gigantic, enormous amount of love and just embracing you? Like, I love you so fucking much. Like, I will do anything for you. Or is it just the bare minimum? Oh, I gave you a roof over your head. I gave you something. This is like getting into the quantum physics, because this is your reality. This is what you see. This is what you feel. So the food, the water, the love, the acceptance, how much acceptance do you have? Is it numbered? Where's though? I just love numerology. Okay, I got into numerology first, and now we into number, and now we into words. But far as the acceptance, is it, oh yeah, I accept you if you do what I say, but now, oh wait, you're broadening your authenticity. So now, are you accepted for wanting to dress a certain kind of way? Are you accepted for wanting to say a certain kind of thing? Okay, the career, the income. These are the stages you go through. You go from being that child to being that preteen or young adult wanting to be accepted into society. Then you go all the way down to, as you continue to mature, now this is I want this career. I want this income. Now we hit over to the mezzo. Now the mezzo, under mezzo, that says village, by the way. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's supposed to be a V. That's village, okay? So under mezzo, now we break this down into 3 categories, right? I want, when we go back to the micro with the I want, the I needs, now we look at the village. The mezzo is our village, right? Pay for nature versus apple lady. I put apple lady because I remember hearing a story, hearing a woman say like, yeah, we used to could pick apples off the trees. Someone across would come and give us apples or grapes. We were allowed to drink the water. We were allowed to just pick berries and stuff when we play outside. So therefore we always was nurtured. But now, me growing up, I'm from the projects. We wasn't picking, we can't, if we saw them little red berries, we don't eat those. We don't eat nothing off the street. So that's a good way to look at how society has changed and turned, right? The I want, your food and your water, do you have to pay for that nature or for that natural resource? Or is there someone in the community that's just so loving and giving because they have their own fruit tree? They're going to share. That's the mezzo. How is the community treating you? How is the community treating each other? Okay, that's the numbers now. Now we're getting into bigger numbers because you come from the micro, you come from your own family. Now you step into society. How is society treating you? Oh no, there is no more Apple, ladies. Baby, you gotta go pay, you gotta go to the grocery store and pay for it. Nobody's not gonna give you a bag of grapes just because I had an extra, pound. I'm a farmer and I had extra. Now we get into, again, that love and that acceptance. Is the mezzo loving? Is this community? Is the mezzo of the people around you, your community, loving and accepting your freedom of expression? Do you have freedom of expression? Are you allowed to express yourself? Oh, you go to this all-girls school. You go to this public school. You go to this private school. Can you express and be yourself? Or do you have to conform to what this school's rules are, right? Do you have to conform, or can you express yourself? Now we go to the career, the income. The mezzo, that village, now it's obvious that it's a rat race. It's all an ego trip, an ego power trip. Because now you're like, that was me too. That's why I went into entrepreneurship, because it was the ego and me battling with society. Oh, I want this income. I want this career. I want this license. I want to do this. But now you battling with other people's egos because it's a rat race. Everyone thinks that you're going to get ahead of me. Okay, if you're working for someone, now again, this is just my experience, me being a therapist, working under another therapist who thinks that, oh, you're going to take my job, you're going to take my position, so I got to make it harder for you. This is the mezzo. This is the community. This is what we're dealing with now. It's a fucking rat race. The rat race is within the community. Everyone wants to fight against everyone else. But here's the ascension though, because when you're authentic to yourself, there is no rat race. There is no fighting against other people, because now we hit into the macro. The macro is about the leaders, right? But really, who's really your leader? Because I'm my leader. These people is not my government. I govern myself. So now we get into the leader, the taxes, the laws, the mandations, right? Now, when we talk about these taxes, I always tell you, it's all about that older adult life. Whatever you went through as a child, your childhood traumas, is not your fault. You are to heal that, because the only thing that matters is when you are 80, 90 years old, how are you going to enjoy and just be, even before that? Nobody wants to be working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and you're supposed to wait until you're 60 and 50 to finally enjoy life. No, you want to enjoy your life while you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, while you have the energy to do it, while you have the energy to hop off that plane, okay, parachuting, okay, you want to do it now. So the taxes, the macro is really the biggest reality shaper, because we go back to the I want. Okay, I want food, right? But now we have the macro, we have the leaders. Oh, inflation. Oh, this is when taxes are rising. So if you look at the micro, can be compared to lower class and poverty. These people are like, well, I want better food. I want healthier food. But if you filled with just mom and pop stores and just dollar cakes and, the cheap foods, there is no healthy alternatives. The macro, the leaders, they don't care. So it's up to you to shape your reality, because your I want is shaping your mezzo, shaping your macro. What can someone mandate you to do? When the vid was mandated, I didn't take that, because you can't make me put something in my body. You can't make me do anything that I don't want to do. But a lot of people, again, I want to keep my career. I want to keep my income. So because the leaders are saying that I have to get this shot, so that way I can keep my income, I'm going to do that. That's understandable, because it's all mental. It's the fear of not having, of not providing. So I hope this video was very helpful for you to see that words are literally shaping the reality, because it all goes back to I want. What do you want? Whatever you want carries a vibration. Did your family support and nourish you? Is your community supporting you? And your macro, because depending on where you're at, I'm in the USA, but there's so many different countries. Everybody has a different experience. Some people are, free healthcare, free this. You feel me? Oh, we get to go get our degree for free. Over here, we got to spend $100,000 for our degree. So You have to think and remember that everything is based off of I want. Then it goes to community wants. Now it's what the leaders say that they want. And I do have a free authentic course below. You can download that. It's only a couple days left to join my sexual trauma and healing mastermind, where we will dive into how to heal from sexual trauma, how to tap into your divine feminine so that way you can attract your provider man, because I have a provider because I've healed from my sexual trauma. So I want to share this knowledge with all of you. It will also give you tips too with just becoming your greatest version. I'm all about you becoming your greatest version. And it's only $15.15. If you want to join, the link is below. Remember to stay rich and stay what? Dangerous. And that's on what? Period abundant. And I will see you soon. Deuces.
It's in my dreams. Everything I do is fucking supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.